Grand Royal Abundance. Magnificent, productive, and constructive, maybe even destructive. Rising. Today we will discuss divine feminine energy in honor of the waist measurement challenge that starts in like a few days. Go to the link, sign up. This one is going to change your life, okay? I don't make shit up. I don't bullshit. This one going to change your life. So let's talk about the origin of divine feminine energy, okay? Where does it come from? Why is that phrase coined? Okay, it actually starts back in ancient Egypt. Now, there are tons of ancient civilizations, but let's talk about the hierarchy of things. There's a king, a queen, and they actually believe in are influenced by divine feminine energy, which it made a little bit more sense to turn it into a deity. So then you have goddess worship, okay? Now, why did they worship the goddess? So before there was money, the things that were important were legacy, family. Family and community was actually the top of the totem pole. Not like now, where money, which is evil, controls everything, which is why some people are high, some people are low, some people are depressed, because they feel like money matters. And I'm not saying it don't, but let's dial back to ancient civilizations where legacy was valued, okay? And bringing forth life. You cannot have legacy without bringing forth life. So in that light, whatever brought forth light was known as a divine feminine energy. Hence, from the womb, from the earth, all of these, anything that brings forth life is a divine feminine power or attribute. And as a masculine energy, you protect that because it does something for your legacy and it does something that you cannot do, essentially. All right, so let's talk about sensuality aspects of divine feminine energy, because the sensuality of things means she fulfills your physical needs. So fulfilling your physical needs, right, is not only sex, okay? It's intimacy. It's conversation. People are pack animals. I don't care how mad you get at the world, okay? I'm cutting people off. Stop it. You just got to pick a better group, okay? You don't got to cut nobody off. You need to be at a certain age where if you still cutting people off, you need to examine your picker. You need to examine what you're putting out to attract what you're getting. Let's be mature about this. Accountability is key. Okay, so then we're going to go into compassion. Now, compassion is one of my faves because compassion inspires growth, okay? Compassion is the understanding of growth, the understanding of mistakes, the understanding of cycle, the understanding of life and death, okay? Everything that must live must die. I got a video about this shit, okay? You got to check it out, but follow me. Now, why is compassion so instrumental in divine feminine energy? Okay, look, I done wrote this shit down. So no matter what goes on, she still stands tall, firm, and positive. Why is that important? Now, let me tell you who got this shit in a bag. Grandmothers. Do you know why you love your grandmother so much? Not just because you came out of her womb, because everybody understands that a woman has all the eggs she's ever going to get while she's being conceived in the womb. So essentially, your mom was in your grandmom's stomach and your mom had you, which was an egg. So all of y'all was living in your grandmother's stomach. And that is why you are so connected to your maternal grandmother. Okay, let's fast forward. The reason why the world was ending and you went to grandma's house and she patted you on your back and said some shit like, baby, everything that must start must finish, fed you, gave you a hug, and sent you on your way is because compassion is the key to divine feminine energy. She knows what you need. Exactly what you need. Like grandmas know exactly what you need. Have you ever wondered why? It's because compassion is a huge part of divine. A nigga will kill you over their grandmother. Shit, I don't even got no grandmothers alive. I'm taking applications. But I'm just saying, it is the compassion that she has earned over living life, standing tall, positive, and firm. The world ain't ending. You know why? Because she know it's going to be another day. She know it. And she know what to do to get to another day. She knows how to change the narrative. Okay? So let's talk about the nurturing aspect, okay? Because keeping the legacy going, that means it has to be nurtured. And that is another attribute of divine feminine energy. Now, see, it's some mothers that take care of their kids. But it's other mothers that's the neighborhood mother. And that's when it gets special. Because she doesn't only love her, she loves everybody else because she understands community. And lastly, we're going to get into intuition because this is the superpower, okay? This is the superpower connected to divine feminine energy. Why is it so? Well, here's the thing. Women have this innate connection to everything that they love, whether they birthed it or they nurtured it, which allows them to feel differently, okay? You feel differently when you nurtured something. You breathe life into it. You feel different. So that way, well, in that aspect, whatever is connected to the thing that you nurture or care about, you have a superpower, a supernatural ability to know when it is in danger because there's such a deep connection there. And he who is influenced by divine intuition walks correct. There's no civilization that worked without intuition. So when masculine energy walks alongside divine feminine intuition, he's like unstoppable because he's a protector, provider, which means can he go his life without women's intuition? Of course he can. He can protect and provide and lead himself. But it's that certain element of knowing that gives him a supersonic force field, right? So not only can he stop it, but he can see it coming with divine feminine intuition. And that is why the two work so well together. So if you were going to take all of this information I just gave and work on your divine feminine energy, or from a masculine standpoint, acknowledge and accept divine feminine energy, it would start with a lot of things, all of the things we just touched on. So if today you was going to say, hey, I'm turning up my divine feminine energy, society would make you believe that you would need to be prettier or softer or all of that shit. Let me just remind everybody that we are animals. And in the animal kingdom, it ain't no fucking animals out here getting their hair done and their nails done to attract a man. Not at all. They are working on certain attributes because you're already a woman. You're already divinely feminine. So let's turn it up, right? So you would be more compassionate. Let's start with self-compassion. Not on the outside. We only working in the inside because that's how you fix shit. Self-compassion. Understanding your emotions. Understanding the cycle of things. If you were going to start with turning up your nurturing, it would be nurturing yourself more, right? Loving on you more, listening to yourselves when there's something wrong, doing something about it. When you need to stop and be still, fucking take a nap. Say fuck everything, right? If you were going to work on the sensual aspect, you would not. So sensuality is not just sex, okay? That's just a physical act. We talking about breathing life into your masculine energy, right? So, hey, you can do it. You're doing well. You're a great man. You're a great father, right? On a daily. The decision you made that benefited us was phenomenal. That's how you breathe life into your partner. Of course, you can cuddle with them. You can listen to them. But we talking about sensuality here, not physical at all. We talking about the legacy, okay? Nurturing the legacy. That means that you care not just about all the things outside of you. You care about you. What makes you tick? You can't care about you until you figure out what the fuck makes you tick. What makes you happy? What makes you sad? What moods and moments changed your life? How did you learn from them? You know what I'm saying? That's how you would tap into your divine feminine energy. We doing all of that as a group in the next waist measurement challenge by dispelling wives' tales and standing in truth, transparency, and accountability, okay? There are things that you do on a daily basis that deter or take away from your divine feminine energy, and you don't even realize you're doing them. For instance, okay, we have been taught to verbally discredit each other. And it comes from a long line of shit. But just imagine if you stopped doing it. If when you and your dude was playing around and you stopped saying, boy, stop. He's not a boy. He's a man, okay? And that is directly from the Willie Lynch letter that we will get into and dissect in the next waist measurement challenge. We going to work on this together and get it right. I see you in the waist measurement challenge. Let's do it. Let's start today. Let's fucking do it.